All right, everyone. Trojan 1979 here on the Retro Sports Gamer channel. We've had some technical glitches. I'm with Kingraph. We are in Game 2, second period, SOH in Indio. Tied game
Yeah,
at 2. It's so far so good.
yeah, I was gonna say it's 2-2 in the game two. Game one went to overtime.
And I think
So
we
these
actually are. I'm seeing the actual URL showing up
awesome.
now. So
We are live. No, but pretty exciting game between two well matched players here, and I say that SOH now controlling the Washington Capitals. He goes up 3-2 here with just under 2 minutes to go in the second period of game two.
if you're coming back to all this, thank you for sticking with us. It's been a exercise in frustration. First the internet, and then hitting that magical go live button didn't actually resume it immediately. We had to go back from scratch, which takes more than a minute to set up. Yuskevich loses it there. Deneen. Two's Yuskevich, right? I think it is.
Yeah, Dmitry Yuskevich, number 2 for the Philadelphia Flyers.
Bondra's going to have a penalty shot here. The guy that's really hard to control because he's so damn fast. Him and Russ Courtnall.
Yeah. Russ Courtnall has a 5 agility. Bondra has 4. So Bondra's technically a little harder to control, meaning he doesn't just move in tighter areas. He's more straight liner. Still plenty agile, but just not as much as Russ.
Schmidt, quick recap here. So SOH up by 1-3-2 in overtime, and we are in game 2 here. So thanks for sticking around with us. Would have liked to have a little better technical performance with Kingraph serving as color commentator, but we are back up and running. Let's pray the internet behaves the rest of the way. And a quick shot on the end of the period there, 3-2. Washington up by 1 over Indio.
Yes, the ending of game 1 was amazing. It was an overtime game.
And we didn't get it on stream.
No, I know. He's trolling it.
That's what he does.
He's the best at it. He has endless energy for it. But back to the actual action here. 3-2. SOH controlling the puck. Indio needs a goal here to tie.
Deneen intercepted by Hatcher. And the putback. No go. Iafredi on his back. Oh, and a good chance there. Beaupre slows it down. Yuskevich loses it to Hatcher, who touches up, and now another penalty. Bob Carpenter into the box for Washington.
Yeah, 2-man advantage. Big chance for Indio here to tie this one up. Wins the faceoff too.
And a nice shot from Pelle Eklund.
Yeah, Pelle Eklund, not known for his power, but it's definitely enough to get by Don Beaupre there.
Doesn't take much. He might as well pull a goalie.
No, and he still remains on the power play because he scored that one so quickly. That who was a Carpenter in his box though?
Yep. So Schmidt, to answer your question, full bar in Minnesota. There is a full bar. There was a restaurant that was going to be going up. Construction got delayed. We are permitted to bring in our own food, and we will have a dedicated meal break in between the group and bracket play phase. So, and we're, it's not going to be a massive tournament, so we're going to know where everyone is. So you'll have a chance to do that. So if you're eating and drinking, you don't have to have the mask on while you're doing that. So you can bring the food in there. You can eat it where you want to be. Generally recommend people get it to go and come back to the hotel so we kind of know where everyone is. But Beaupre with a save, and Recchi gets smoked.
Ooh. I think Bondra's going to go in for tripping here. Yes, sir. That's big. End of the third period in a tie game. Your number 1 player is going to go out. So another good chance for Indio and his Philadelphia Flyers here to try to even up this series.
And Kingraph, you were at the Poorhouse when we held the tournament there. So we'll be in actually walking distance of the Poorhouse if you wanted to. They actually have some decent food there, and I'm sure they'll serve to go as well. 6 controllers.
Solid.
6 button controllers are not banned. In fact, that's all I play with.
Now Schmidt looking for any reason to handicap me because he knows he will lose.
All right, here comes Deneen with a nice chance. Gets poke check, loses it. Eklund to Deneen and a power play goal.
Yeah, heads up play there. Well done by Indio. got the puck and immediately saw that opportunity for the one-timer, executed, and goes up. Bondra back out the box now is in for the last 10 seconds. No goalie, so SOH going, all out, which you should do. You got 10 seconds left, so we'll see if he's able to do something here.
Going for broke. Clear the puck. Nope. Well, more or less 4-3. Your final. We're tied 1-1 here in a 5-game series.
Yeah. Nice win by Indio to tie it up. Game 1 was a 3-2 overtime win for SOH, the home team. Indio wins game 2 4-3, so both 1-goal games. SOH now gets to dictate the tier matchup. You could go look at the sheet here and see which teams they've already used. SOH has already used Vancouver, the Kings, Philly, Winnipeg, and now Washington. So still a lot of teams out there, a lot of tiers out there that he can pick. We'll see what he prefers, and Indio will have to be on the road here.
And Indio is going to communicate the next matchup for us. Thanks as always for keeping the sheet updated.
Let's share the stream to the crowd. If I can figure out how to do that. Where is it? Jeez, I feel like an old man. I don't know where the
So we're gonna have some potency here. Indio is Detroit, so that means the other team is Buffalo. And your favorite player on the ice in this one?
Yes, Alexander McGillney, the only player in the game with 6 speed, 6 agility, 4 or 5 shots. So he is the fastest, craziest player out there, which is great. But then you run into the problem of, well, how do you match him up? And Buffalo, Patty LaFontaine does a pretty good job, but it's really hard to match up with Alex McGillney, even though he's a single individually best player here.
Looks like they already have jitters.
Yeah, you know what? This kind of happens when you switch home and away, switch connections. So I would, if I was Indio or SOH, probably Indio, who's hosting this, would probably want to minimize his window for a second and then let RA sort of catch up. But it looks like things have settled down already.
Okay. Is that Bob Airy on the wing there?
Number 12, Bob Airy.
Wow. I don't keep the shit in front of me ever. I don't know why I know this.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. You're gonna just through osmosis start learning all these guys.
Oh, sissy.
you know who that is?
Yes. Oh man, those Russians.
5 shots. Dino though
is he not Russian?
Italian, I believe.
Oh, is he? Okay. Well, he got assisted by a Russian.
Yeah, Sergei Fedorov, who ends up becoming one of the more dominant players in the 90s.
And my eldest son, Carter, who has competed in these tournaments, and a goal there. Cicerelli for the second from Nicholas Lidstrom and Tim Sheldove. Carter just brought me some more water, thank you. I should have worn a diaper before the beginning of this. McGillney to Airy, turned away. And a putback. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
that
you
was
hate
a
to see
sale.
this jitter, and you don't know if that comes into play here and it's affecting the way Indio's controlling things. But so far, he's the one on top here, 2-0 with 2 big slappers, and we got an Yzerman penalty shot.
Oh, and bad shot. Oh my God!
Yeah, just had.
I think that favors the jitters.
It definitely does, especially if you don't know what's going on. I don't know if SOH is feeling the jitters. We have to see. Or maybe it's just us. Maybe we're the only ones who see it. These guys might just be playing. But yeah, it looks like SOH went out with Fuhr to try to disrupt that. But ahead of the play was Indio, and the pass shot just ripped right through him.
So looks like Scribe is nice deke there from McGillney, Swoboda and Bodger with there's a Bodger, I don't know, but getting it done. There are a bunch of things. We're gonna have 2v2s. We're gonna have some Street Fighter. We're gonna have just pick 'em ups. I got a flash cart. Whatever we want to do. Whoever shows up, and there will be there are funds for beer. Before you have to start tapping into your own money. Thanks to everyone who participated in this. I'm going to kick in for some of it, even though we didn't get the numbers I wanted. I'm still going to kick in some. And goodness, if I had to, I have all these Green Bay sponsors that kick in so we can get prizes and stuff. But we're going to have some jerseys and some starting lineup figures. The jerseys are signed. I think I'm going to have 6 of them. So just so much going on. Yeah, it's all going to be in that same where the tournament is going to be in the lobby, and we have the ability to spread out a little bit in another area of the downstairs area, part of the tournament. I know we're kind of neglecting the game in front of us, but questions come in, and I don't want to. The whole purpose of this tournament was to bring light on that. So if people have questions, certainly let me know. Svoboda feeds McGillney, turned away by Shuldeve. And Shuldeve with a little check action. Feeds it on the wing to Cicerelli. Goes wide of the net. Bodger taken down by Lidstrom. Lidstrom with the breakaway. Puts it on Grant Fuhrer, now up to Svoboda. McGillney puts on the brakes and short side. A really nice deke. Svoboda with the assist, and taking the lead is SOH. Excuse me. Nearing the lead is SOH. He's trailing by 1.
Yeah, Detroit still has the 1-goal lead after being up 3-0 here. SOH coming back with Buffalo, and they can put up goals really quickly, and we have another opportunity here shut down by Paul Coffey.
You know, I wonder if it was killing SOH to not have the ability to put out their Isabart, you know, and see him on the other end of the ice.
He does love Paul Isabart.
And a slapper.
In the recent draft league, this is a true story. In our last draft league, he drafted Paul Isabart about a round and a half or 2 rounds ahead of where he normally would go. So just goes to show he really does.
I don't know who Ron Svoboda is, but it's Peter Svoboda, isn't it, in this?
It is Peter Svoboda. Ron Svoboda, his less famous brother.
Oh, that's a nice far post goal from Coffey, assisted by Cicerelli. The lead is extended. Indio playing some good hockey.
Yeah, it really is. And the first road team in this first 2 games to be in position to take one here.
Trying to go for that forehand shot and poked away now. Bob Airy feeding it back to McGillney. Breakaway, and standing tall in the center of the pipes is Shuldeve, turned away. And these jitters are going to give me seizures. I hope they correct it for the next game. Oh, a little spinorama. LaFontaine unassisted, 4-3.
Yeah, like I said, I think the resizing of a window could possibly help here. But it could be that they're not seeing it. If I would have to guess, it would be that Indio is seeing this on Detroit. Just seems like there's a few items where he's just getting beat and then not reacting. That's just my guess, though.
I'm letting him know the jitters are awful.
Yeah. And good question in the chat is just to double check that you are out of the game, that you are dropped. So you're not causing any potential jitter on your stuff.
I've been in spectator, but
yeah.
Oh, or maybe I didn't.
Oh.
Am I the
good
problem?
Call out. Yeah. Good call out there. Let's see if that actually improves things there.
Well, did I ruin SOH's tournament by not leaving the game?
It's 4-3 now, so this is like the overtime rules in football. It is what it is. You got to deal with it. Play some defense. All right, here we go.
McGillney with a chance, lets it go, sails it wide.
This sure as hell looks a lot smoother.
It's my fault. My shit internet apparently.
Yeah, when you got streams and all sorts of things going on, you're not set up to play. Would cause a jitter like that.
Oh my goodness! Cicerelli toddled a little bit and couldn't get the puck off his stick. And a put back, Svoboda with the rebounder.
With the goal of the game.
Oh my goodness.
So we are tied up, man. This is game 3. Series is tied 1-1 in the best of 5. 3:32 to go. We got Peter Svoboda. Now we'll get his real name in the box. But man, and like I said, the first 2 games are both 1 goal. This is just no one can keep a lead here for very long.
Angry Jay is saying that he would like to have jitter at the live game, and I think that's called either Parkinson's or you're really drunk. Either way. Or it could be the frigid temperatures that will likely. This is why we're playing indoors. So I don't want to travel to a cold area of the country. We're going to be indoors 99% of the time. This is why you play video games and you don't do it in July. If I play video games in July, it's outside. McGillney with a nice interception there. Couldn't finish the job. 2 minutes now left in the third. Detroit almost done on the power play here. LaFontaine takes the zone. Taken away by Coffey. Both teams at full strength. Bodger. McGillney puts the brakes on. Beats Lidstrom, but not Sheldove. Fedorov trying to feed Cicerelli just enough on it to slow down Bodger. Now feeding up to McGillney. Trying to feed up. Intercepted by Cicerelli. Back check. Poke check by Bodger. McGillney taken away. Back to LaFontaine. Back to McGillney. And the rebound. Swoboda.
Second goal.
Wow. That's how he got his first one.
Wow. With 17 seconds left, that's just, you got to win this faceoff. He does. Goalie pull. Got to get a shot. Oh, man. Just got himself caught in that corner. What an
Not enough time, and SOH now takes a 2-1 games lead in the series.
So the curse of the announcer jinx when they said earlier that Indio with Detroit is looking like the first road team that has a chance to win, ends up being back to Buffalo to take it out 5-4. So the home teams have won all 3 games so far. I'll update the score sheet here. SOH now.
Hey, it's not his fault. They said they were both fine, so the jitter was just on my connection.
Good. So that's good to hear that was just us experiencing that.
You're welcome.
Jitter for all you jitter fans.
Jitterbug.
Yeah, the legend of Ron Swoboda here. 2 goals. I think did he have the tying goal and the game winner?
I might have to hack the ROM with nose and put Ron instead of Peter there. Is Game 5 going to be played with NHL 95? What? No
possible way.
We are going to have Segathon there, along with Sammy Smith 33, local guys. So I'm sure there'll be some NHL 95 on Friday. It'll be around.
Yeah, funny story. Those guys are in the NHL 95 league. I joined to help out in season 1, just to help out the organization. Was just a fan of retro gaming. Ended up winning the season 1 championship. So Segathon put a bounty on my head. A very nice figure of $69 to anyone who could stop me, which was then doubled after I won season 1 and then was taken out in season 2. So, but looking forward to actually meeting those guys live. Very, very fun, hilarious bunch of guys.
I think if I'm doing the math correctly on this, who's the other team? Hartford?
The Whalers and the St. Louis.
So Indio has to be home now because they just lost in Buffalo, right? So, and that's why
Indio's home.
So here we,
Yeah. So the Blues and the Whalers here. So we got Yake, Sanderson, Verbeek. Yake coming in. So, yeah, Sanderson, Verbeek.
See Burt maybe? No, he's sticking with Weinrich? Okay.
Yeah. Not a bad option. We're going to have probably Hull at center here. No,
Nelson Emerson. Wow. Going with Shanny too?
All the big shots. Yeah, Shanahan, Janney, and Hull. Interesting lineup for SOH going a little unorthodox here. People love Nelson Emerson, but play with who you feel comfortable with.
They can empty the bench for all I care. I hear Brass Bonanza. I care about nothing else right now. I'm actually using Brass Bonanza as the intro for the visiting teams when I announce hockey now.
It's great. It's a classic. It's one of the songs that never gets old, and Just brings a smile to your face every time you hear it.
Verbeek to Sanderson. Can't take the zone. Janney is checked by Weinrich. And pipes it. He had Cujo beat. Cujo skates it out too far. And we'll have a face-off. Face-off in front of the slot. You don't see this in the real NHL, but you'll see it in NHL 94. And now Sanderson with a check, taking out Hall. And now taken down by, I think that's Jeff Brown.
Yep, 21 Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown controlling the puck.
Oh, Janney cannot get the puck off his stick. These guys need to clean the controllers out. So
yeah, sometimes you do execute it. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you do execute that, but the one-timer just stalls and can be frustrating. You can definitely tell when it stalls because Janney just stood there and you knew that SOH was expecting a one-timer to come off, and you don't know what to do when he's just standing there.
Shanahan to Brown to Janney. To Hall, intercepted Sanderson, now to Weinrich. Slowly takes the zone, dumps the puck. Yaki tries to feed it. I know it's Jake, but... Weinrich loses it. And here comes slow Shanahan. And tries to pass shot it, no go. Schonberg turns it away. Terrier checked from behind. And Schonberg scoops up the shot from Brett Hall, who we have a signed jersey that you could potentially win if you're at the tournament. Brown to Janney, poke checked away. Sanderson with a chance. Cujo, nice manual goaltending there by SOH. And a slapper to end the period. Burke turns it away. We're tied at nothing.
Yeah, good manual goalie plays by both players there at the very end. One SOH preventing the deke, and Indio preventing that whole slap shot.
Ingrid J, I think, might be trolling me. Wienerich.
Wienerich?
Or Wienerich. Wienerich? It can't be Wiener. Come on. Far post goal from Jaddy, Shanahan, Joseph. Score sheet, 1-0, St. Louis.
Anytime I have these questions on pronunciations of names, I end up trying to Google like a 1993 game of the Blues and just try to wait for the announcer to pronounce some names. But I thought it was Eric Weinrich.
I think he's totally trolling. You know, even you don't always know what he's turning on, but he's got a sense of humor.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, Zarley scoops up the dumped puck up to Verbeek, tries the centering pass. It can't be handled now. Janney, instead of the floater, finds Hall on the wing, gets the one-timer. It's 2-0.
About 150 mile per hour one-timer from Hull there, just buries it into the net. 2-0 St. Louis.
So SOH in a position to close this thing out. If he gets the win, the series is over. If Indio gets it, we'll get a Game 5.
Weinrich, that's what I said.
So part of why I could not watch hockey for the longest time, my first exposure to hockey in the NHL was the DOS version NHL hockey, which is what got me down this rabbit hole and the love of Ed Belfour. A la this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see some. You guys better be wearing some awesome hockey sweaters at the tournament. All right, here comes Hall. Shot, turned away. Burke in the right position. I wasn't a fan of that angle, but the putback. Finally, Burke just too slow back up to his feet, and Hall gets the putback, and Hartford with the timeout, and SOH in commanding 3-0 lead here.
Yeah, everything going right. I agree that the slap shot on the breakaway, not your typical play, but creates enough chaos. There's rebounds going around, and all that pressure St. Louis kept putting forward, and they ended up getting another goal here to go up 3-0. And Indio now just trying to hit the pause button, swaps out Terry Ake for Nylander, both lightweight options here, but we'll see if that makes a difference. Sometimes you just need to switch things up. And
the face-off just trickles down to Burke, and now there's a... again, just the pass mishandled, and all of a sudden your goaltender's too far out, and you get a face-off in your own zone. Sanderson can't quite get it around on the short side.
I do always laugh when these random spots of the face-offs happen in '94. Because just like, I don't know what program he said. We'll just do it exactly where the whistle happened.
I mean, the ice is blue because the guy was colorblind. I mean, thanks, Mark Lesser. Or was it, or the guy before him? I don't remember. But 3-0. SOH on the verge of advancing, and he'll be out of the frying pan into the fire. The winner is going to play Schmidt. Not tonight, probably, but yeah, we're getting deep in the process. And the final series of all of this will be 7 games. So if you're around for that, we'll definitely have you. All right, so Janney taking the zone, pass shot on goal, no go. Indio up the other way. Sanderson poke checked by presumed Hull there. And Verbeek now up to Sanderson. For anything, tries to go far side on that. That little floater didn't work.
Yeah, it was a good try there. Actually, a lot of times that would have gone in, but Cujo snatches that one up. Nothing going right for the Whalers here.
Brown to Janney. To Hall, anything. Shot wide, not unusual for Hall. Weinrich to Verbeek. And if he just kept it on that far side, he had him beat. Brought it back in and ran right into Cujo. Hull scoops up the loose puck, coming up on 2 minutes remaining here. 3-goal deficit, getting desperate pretty soon here. Weinrich checked.
Time is definitely the biggest factor now for the Whalers.
And there's the first goal, assisted by Zarli Zalapski, Pat Verbeek. You got 1:39 remaining. You're not out of it. You need a goal soon, and then you're probably going to have to pull your goalie to get the last one.
This could be dangerous. Wow.
That's the one he needed there. Short side probably would have gotten it done there. He went the other way, and the goalie gets out too far in the hat trick, and that may be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, for sure. You're not going to. It's been hard to score even one. You're not going to score 3 goals in the minute 15. SOH going to now be the first team away to win a game, and that's going to actually. He's up 2-1 in the series, so he's actually going to move on here, as he's going to win Game 3, his 3rd game out of, and this is Game 4.
Unfortunately, the last game is slightly anticlimactic because the first 2 games were great. Great job by both players. Indio certainly showing a lot of progress. The Whale, not his team today. Not a matchup I would have loved to go into an elimination game with, but there it is. 5-1 your final. Kingraph, thanks for locking this down with us, getting this back-to-back. I think the people out there appreciate everything you're bringing into the community with your commentary, and I certainly appreciate it, and the little help with the score entry. So I got nothing else. Any of the closing thoughts from you?
No, this was fun. Good series from SOH and Indio. Like I said, and Indio's only getting better and better. So I think that's another name you'll continue to hear out there if you're watching more 94 streams. And appreciate having the opportunity to be with you here today and comment and watch some good 94.
We are going to be in February. I'm sorry, in February, we're going to be in Minneapolis, I should say. The 4th and 5th. The 5th is the day of the tournament. 4th is the warm-up at the Moxie Uptown. If you're interested, you can check that link down below in the bottom part of the stream layout. tinyurl.com/NHL94 Modano 2. That's the number 2. And that'll get you some more information, or you can leave a comment on this video. We'd be glad to respond to it. Until the next stream, for Kingraph, this is Trojan. Thank you for watching.